series I'm going to be starting here. This is not going to take away from the other series, on the sports side of things, but I am going to try at least one kind of different game from sports. We'll be running the same time I'm doing all those. We're going to start with the Mass Effect trilogy. I have played these games before. It's been a little while. I played it when it originally came out years ago. Honestly, I don't remember it from then. And I played it again when it came out on Mass Effect Legendary. When they basically did all the... I can't even think of the word right now. Essentially, they re-upped the graphics and stuff. It's basically the same story. They added a few DLC kind of things in there. But I'm really excited to bring this to the channel. I was an infiltrator when I did it last time. That's kind of your stealthy sniper class, so we're going to go away from that a little bit. But I already have that plan in mind. I'll go ahead and get it started here, and we'll see how I go through it as we go on. But hope you guys enjoy this. It's a lot of people don't play this right on YouTube. They kind of skip a lot of the side stuff, and it's kind of boring watching them. So I'm hoping to bring a little bit of excitement to the franchise. Especially, we know that sometime in the future the 5th one will come out. Am I going to play Andromeda? Probably not. I haven't ever played it, and I hear it was kind of trash, but we'll see. Let's get started here though. And because before I get fully started, I want to check YouTube, make sure the volume's right, because I did have a Madden video that had no volume on it because I had my mic muted. So, I'm not going to have to do this every time, but just for this time, because I think I know what the issue was. So, let's go in here real quick. Perfect. It's working. We're good to go. Alright, so obviously not going to be resuming. We're going to have a new career here.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Alright, this is basically
secure
the
connection.
Character builder.
Secure connection confirmed.
Alright, so we're going to be going with... Hold on. And enter career info. Yes. Here we go. Enter new. We're going to be going with a custom male. I'm going to leave it alone. This is John here. Not going to get too fancy with it. But I am going to... I'm going to be more detailed on the rest of it. I don't really care about the character creation stuff.
Detected. Please reconstruct profile.
What I care about is my background here and the next 3. After, I'm not trying to change his face and all this other stuff, so. But the profile reconstruction, pre-service history, there's a spacer. Whether your parents were in the Alliance military, your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. As a colonist, you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. And there's Earthborn. You were an orphan, raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you were 18, not 16. I'm gonna go colonist, had a tragic backstory, had my people get slaughtered, my family was slaughtered, Maybe I'm not the happiest person in the world. But the Lions saved me, so I'm loyal to the Lions.
Confirm psychological profile.
Alright, so I could be a sole survivor during your service. A mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero, early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy. Despite the impossible odds, your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Alright, let's think here. Based off of The Colonist, this one doesn't really make sense. Well, in a way it does, because you kind of stuck with your squad, but this one also, I think the Ruthless one makes a little more sense here. Because, you had them people raid your camp. Now, you're like, we don't take chances. We get in there, we get the job done. We save as many people as possible, no matter the cost. Although at the same time, get the job done doesn't really fit that either. But let's go with the Ruthless route.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, I've already decided which one of these I'm going to do. So I'll explain them briefly. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Soldier, basically you're good with a lot, like basically every weapon. You can have heavy armor. You could wear any armor you want. It's pretty basic. You have no of the abilities and everything. The engineer, he's like a tech guy, so you can hack into things, you can disrupt weapons. You can only have light armor, and you can only use, it's not only use pistols, but that's your specialty. Adept, these are, so biotics is I don't know how to explain it exactly, but in a way, it'd be like a simple way to put it is it's like magic. They just do things, but it's in their mind. They can, I guess actually telepathy is a little bit better to explain that. And this one specifically can use light armor and pistols. The Infiltrator, which is the one that I did last time, it's a stealth one, so they have their combat, the soldier and the engineer. Now, they don't have all the same abilities as those two. So, for example, he can only really do pistols and snipers. That's the main thing he has. Whereas a soldier has everything. Shotguns, SMGs, all kinds of stuff. And then for the engineering side of things, he doesn't have all of the abilities, like jamming guns and stuff, but he can decrypt a little bit of better things there. The Sentinel is in a mix between the engineer and the adept. And honestly, this is the boringest one to me because they have no weapon specialization. So in the original Mass Effect, you literally couldn't use weapons. You had to use the telepathic abilities, which you'll notice I don't really use a whole lot. The one we're going to be going with is Vanguard. I'll read it because we're using it. Vanguards are biotic warriors, so I know I just said I don't use that stuff a lot. I'm going to try. They're biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. So they're a combination of the soldier and the adept. So whereas last time I did a lot of long range stuff, this time we're going to get right up into the pocket. We're going to be in the face of the enemies. Alright, so I can select an extra talent. I wish it would explain these. I like snipers, but I'm going the route that I'm going, so I need to have... I'm going to try to keep it with just pistols and shotgun. I'm going to try to do it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure in this one you get all the weapons. If I remember correctly in Mass Effect 1. Like, I'll have an assault rifle, I just can't really upgrade my abilities with it. I'll have a sniper probably, which could very well be tempting to end up using that, but we're going to try not to, so I can either heal, decrypt. I think we're going to go decryption here. I think that is a important skill.
Confirm facial
that I want to keep. Alright, I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to keep his face. I'm not going to mess with it.
Profile reconstruction complete.
So this is where we're going to be going with it. It's going to be interesting, not really the way I play first person shooter. I guess I think this is a... Yeah, it's a first person shooter. Anyways, I don't know. But it's not usually the way I play. I try to play back with snipers, range with assault weapons that probably don't even have range half the time. So it's going to be a bit of a change up. I can't be sniping with a shotgun. So we're going to get started here. Now I am going to mute myself during cutscenes so you don't have to hear my mic or anything. So just if I'm being quiet, that's why.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, and I've played this before, so there's that twice, so there's absolutely no reason I should not be playing on Insanity. I have the auto level up off, that way I could control my squad and their upgrades. I could do either one of these. We're going to be doing the original, because there's a lot more. Or no, not the original. We're going to be moving with the legendary mode one. Talent points progressions remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Okay, yep. I have subtitles on in case, you guys can't really hear it for some reason, which I don't think will be a problem. Which actually, I know I just had the stream up, but it's gonna be a lot faster this time. I know I just had the stream up, but it's gonna be a lot faster this time. I know I just had the stream up, but it's gonna be a lot faster this time. Okay. I think that we're good there. I know you probably just heard that twice as I was recording or listening to the playback. Alright, squad power usage. I just let them do what they want with that. And I have autosave on. I'm going to do saves of my own, just make sure. But let's move forward. I think we're about to get into a cutscene here.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Cerberus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, so...
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad
Overacting
feelings
a
are an
bit.
occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright. Let's see if he'll talk to us. That's something a lot of people miss. They don't talk to their crewmates, and it's a little annoying. But hold on, let me do this real quick. Just because it's gonna keep pinging me to do it. Yep, I need to go. So that's where we'll go for our missions, for those that don't know. Here, I have 3 skill points, so we're gonna go ahead and use them. So, I think I have to wait a certain point to where I can, yeah, so shotguns is all the way out there. Assault training. Okay, so I think the assault rifle is always something you get in this one. But we're gonna start throwing one into pistols here. We'll throw one into sabotage, so I can overheat nearby enemy weapons and burn them for minor damage. These are important, but I'm not going to use them initially with these first couple upgrades here, so this is probably a good one to go with here. It'll increase damage for my pistols and shotguns a bit, and it'll also increase my biotic protection, which I think is probably going to be my shields. Like I said, I don't really use the biotic types before, so that's going to be a bit of a bit different for me. The codex is history. I will slowly scroll through these if I can, that way you guys can kind of read them, but I'm very aware of the lore for the game, so you can pause it if you want and just kind of read these. And this is like a total history of everything up to this point. Just kind of hold for a second. And sorry, I know this may be a little boring at times, especially longer documents like this, but I know there are people out there that are actually going to want to read these, so I'll at least give it up here for you, because I've already, like I said, I'm not going to read all of it again. I've read it. I'm fairly familiar. So there will be a lot more in there. Oh yeah, that's right. There's
Roughly 1,200 years ago,
this
the
is
Turians
gonna
were
read it,
invited to join the
but
Citadel Council to fulfill the
I'm
role
not
of
going to sit
galactic
here and listen
peacekeepers.
to it. I'll do the
Turians
same
have the
thing for
largest
these.
fleet in Citadel space, and they make up. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible.
Alright, there we go. So those are up there if you want to read them. So my equipment is also right here. So, like I thought, I do have my assault rifle. And then, let's see if I can remember. Okay, and then I can look at all my other weapons here. So yeah, I remember correctly, in this game, I'm going to have a sniper, a pistol, a shotgun. I'm going to have all the weapons. But the next two games, I'll only have very limited weapons, which is a bit more of a degree of difficulty. I'll use my sniper from time to time, but my shotgun and my pistol are going to be the main weapons I use, just to keep with my skill set. And then the map obviously is going to be important later when there's a lot more places. Don't think I have anyone in my, yeah, I have no one in my squad right now. And that's enough of that. Let's see if,
Captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
yeah, he has nothing to say.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Yeah, they don't have anything to say right now, but I know there's some people out here.
These inspectors are always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Alright, he doesn't like the Spectre very much.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
These are what I was talking about. Most streamers do not go into this stuff. They're like, okay, let's just get on with it. So we're not going to be doing that here. We're going to get full information.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
So essentially this man is a Turian racist.
Something I can do for you, Commander?
I was curious about a few things.
I did not mean to do
You
that.
and me both. Like I said before, too many things don't add up on this mission.
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, sir.
I think there's another one up, yep, down there.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Alright, so we have a Turian racist, and we have someone who's scared of specters.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Alright. So he's young. He really wants to get out into the action.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long
Oh.
career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Alright, so he goes from being scared of the specters to being a fanboy. It's all good, Jenkins.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
I didn't enjoy Torfin. I just did what I had to do.
No, I didn't mean... Sorry, Commander. That just came out wrong. I never meant any disrespect.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Alright, so they're essentially like Spec Ops unit for the Council. But, they got mad power. That's what we know right now.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
I'm back
it's very
home.
peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Alright.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye,
Alright. I think she has a few
Yes,
other
Commander,
things.
is there something you need?
Nope. I think she does later, though.
Goodbye, Commander.
I don't think I can... No. Can I? Yeah, I can't do this until later. Because I'm not the leader of the mission yet.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Alright.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
That probably... Yeah, that's probably not going to be something we need to say. I mean, it is a discovery question, but some of these you're like, that's kind of... Like, that would be insult Nihilus. Because it'd be like, why we tell them? They don't need to know.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Let's look into this a bit.
They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I think I just did
Why
this
is this
one.
beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Yep, alright.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Alright, we found out a lot of information there. Let's go in here while I discuss this a little bit. So, alright, so our mission is head to the dig site.
Roughly
Alright, we got that one already.
50,000 years
Alright,
ago,
so
the
essentially,
Protheans were the only spacefaring species
we
in the
found out
galaxy.
that there's a beacon
They
here,
vanished in a swift
and
galactic
a lot of people
extinction.
might want it.
Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are
And then we had our people get attacked in a really surprising thing with the giant hand coming out of the sky. I'm not going to spoil anything, so I know I've mentioned already in this, I've seen it twice. I'm going to play it as if I have no idea what's going on. So, while you may see that as a fake reaction, it is legitimate in a way. Just trying to make sure y'all didn't get spoiled if you haven't seen it yet, or played it yourself. But back into it, Nihilus is going to be coming with us, the Spectre class. He's going to be evaluating us to become a new Spectre. That's a very cool thing going forward. Could be important for the humans, getting somebody in there, possibly increasing our chances of becoming part of the council.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. And
Alright.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government. The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel.
Okay, so now that I don't have that talking in my ear, I can kind of discuss it a bit more. So, obviously we have an opportunity to become a Spectre if this mission goes well, and it's going to be interesting. The problem is, the worry essentially is that some smuggler or pirate is going to pull up and try to take it before they could get it to the council, which would not be ideal. But we do have Caden up here, Caden Alenko. He is a bit of a... so it says he's a sentinel thing. It's essentially a mix between the adept and the engineer. So he's not very good at using weapons. We'll go there and we'll get his barrier up. Oh, okay, we got Jenkins here. Give him a pistol and assault rifle upgrade. Alright. Anything else I really missed? So Nihilus is not biased against humans, although there's a lot of bias between the humans and the Turians because the first contact war between the humans and the Turians, so that's kind of the background behind that a little bit. But let's get it. Y'all have anything to say?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Smells like smoke and death.
I don't see any weapon or enemies, but alright, we got these things floating around. You're from here?
Don't worry, they're harmless.
Ah, they are. Gotta take out the ops. Alright. Oh, that's a grenade button. Yeah, you gotta press it twice to use it. That sucks. That's gone. Alright, I can use this to switch their weapons. I'm pretty much gonna leave that alone. Our boy got lit up. Jenkins, you good, man? Aw, dang. You good?
Rip right through the
R.I.P.
shields. Never had a chance.
Man,
We'll see that he
it's his
receives
home
a proper
planet.
service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Died on his home planet.
Prime will never be the same again.
Alright. Yes, it's X to sprint. Remember the controls, because like I said, it's been a little bit. Oh, getting lit up from behind. This way, don't put your back to the enemy.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of...
Alright, so the current mission. You are in charge of the ground team. Drop on the Eden Prime, an Alliance colony under attack. Your primary goal is to find and secure the beacon. Continue to the dig site. Jenkins is dead, but you can press on. And I'll do
Kinetic
this real quick.
barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against
But a lot of that stuff I'm going to save for like after the mission, so we get a mission done. I'm not going to be pausing constantly.
bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Excited.
Okay. Dang. Let's get our shoddy out. Medical kit. Alright. Okay, so not very effective from that range. Shields are a little stronger though, so we can kind of eat a little bit. Really just watch them put my boy on a spike?
Thanks for your help. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Alright, the
Just
Geth
what
are
I
the
remember from
robots.
history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Ah, yes, it's the same question, even though
they set up camp
it's
near
a
the
different
beacon. The 232 was with them.
route.
Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Alright.
Move out.
So she's the one that we saw in the video, with the giant hand and all the soldiers she pushed the one soldier out of the way and then there's an explosion. But that's who she is. His name is Ashley Williams. And it wants me to do this real quick, which is probably a good thing actually. Go similar to what we did with Jenkins. Just work on those a bit. Save that for later, like I said.
Smells like smoke and death.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Alright, there is some stuff we gotta loot. Got some armor and things there. This dude really did get put on a spike though. RIP, my boy. Oh dang, they did too. Alright, this thing ain't gonna be effective from this range. Let's get the pistol out. Push forward. Oh, I did not mean to do all that now. Trying to get into coverage. Alright. Just push forward with the shotgun. Oh, there's two. Alright, I got hit up a bit. We're chilling. So there's a dig site, but there's some loot we got out here. So we got a shotgun, assault rifle, and a sniper.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, so Nihilus is going to the spaceport. Gonna have to go check that out. Oh, that's why it pulled me in there, because I was about to run past it looking for loot.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush.
Alright, more spikes. These people got jacked up.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Alright, they got a little bit of electricity going. Okay, he blew up and took out my shields. That's not ideal. I'm gonna need y'all to chill. Pulling up on me like that. Alright, there's a door over there. Make sure I'm not missing any loot. Got an upgrade kit. Pistol and some medium armor. Alright, pistol, assault rifle, and some more Turian, some Turian light armor. Got a little Omni gel.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Alright. Because I have that decryption, I'm able to do those things.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Alright, that man's crazy. All good though.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Alright, so that man's just seeing Turians out here. He's probably another one of those Turian racists.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This is
Alright, we have unleashed the darkness. Nice. Love unleashing the darkness. But, essentially what we found out is that Nihilus is at the spaceport. Potentially where that beacon is being held.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
That is crazy. I'm not gonna shut him up. He's actually... He's got some problems.
Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Dang, she really told him to go to sleep.
Yes? Is there something you need?
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Luck won't save you.
Alright, man, well, chill then.
You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, okay.
Time? Our time is over.
Bet. Well, I'll see what I can do about that, Manuel. Don't you worry, buddy.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Alright, we hear a gunshot. I think we all know what that was. That man is a traitor to kind of crazy. But, don't know. Do see some Geth down there. Maybe it was them. I did not mean to do that. We are out of range for the... Gonna have to get used to the controls. I'm usually a lot more fluid with that weapon change. Got some of the little dudes pulling up. Man, get the shotgun out. Back the ball off me. Whoa, okay. Gotta move a bit quicker than that. Alright, let's get the pistol back out. Alright, nothing loot down here. Let's push full.
Commander.
Ah, dang.
It's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Alright, maybe it was him. Maybe he's the one that killed him. Even though Saren had a gun to his head.
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Talk to him.
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die?
Yes.
I couldn't save them. Nobody could.
You're weak.
It
How
was
they're
horrible.
sleeping.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Tell me
I
about
think
the
I
Geth
did
attack.
this, but
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
I did not. Glad I did it.
We need to find that beacon before it's too
Alright,
late.
let's go. We gotta go
Take the
stop
cargo
him.
train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, bet. So that man's a coward. That's why he's alive. Where are these ops at? Yeah, you gotta get up right up in the grill. Let's get this metagel. I knew I saw something over here as well. Okay, some new kind of ammunition. Let's get it. Alright, push forward. Oh yeah, the other one. Got it. Use sabotage on him. Oh, I think I missed that. I also think I'm out of range for this pistol. I mean, for the shotgun. Push forward a bit. Alright, he's charging me. Let's prevent all that. Lay it down. Alright, they hit me up a bit. Oh, there's another one there. That's not ideal. Back up. Alright. Use the metagel real quick. Get the pistol back out. Get that shield down.
Take out those hostiles!
Get behind the thing. Alright, we're out of range. We need to get forward. Out of effective range anyway. There's not really much cover here we can push forward to. Alright, you just got one more. Let's push all the way up into his face. Boom. Yeah, you didn't want the smoke? Alright, let's get this train moving.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Alright, they're setting bombs to blow up the dock. Saren just got sucked up into some weird stuff.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to
Alright,
find them
so
all
we
and
have
shut
some
them down.
time that we have to disarm them in. We got 5 minutes. There's another one back here. Yep. Then we're gonna have to push forward and take the enemies on the other side that are probably pushing me right now. Sure are. Okay, he's down. Get out of the way, kid. Gonna get yourself shot, man. What you doing? Alright, they got a rocket launcher. I'm not charging at that. Oh, he just got knocked out. He didn't die. Push forward a bit. Yeah, there's a bomb right next to me. Shotgun out. Hurry up, please. Alright, let's disarm this bomb over right here next to it. It's jamming my stuff, I think. Oh, melting my health there. Hey, that man did not care. Oh, that's why I was getting melted. This dang sniper back here. Alright, we're gonna have to charge him. Yeah, I got scared right there. I thought he was gonna drop me. Thought he was gonna drop me too. I'm panicking a little bit. Alright, I hear another one. Perfect. Alright, we got all the bombs discharged. Let's get these weapons before we walk up to the... I'm sure there's more loot. Before we push to the next area, let's just make sure the area is secure of loot. Nothing here. Let's go down. Pretty sure I cleared over there pretty well. Oh, this is the beginning. Yeah, this is where we came from. Let's push back up. Clearly something I missed on the other side here then. Oh yeah, I think there's like a little way down this one at the very end here. This goes down the opposite way. Don't look like there's any loot down here though. Yeah. Looks like we got some enemies down here. Not enough range on that right now. Alright, your head's just gonna be in the way. Let's switch it up then. Oh, back it up, buddy. Need you to chill. About to die. Alright, panicked a little bit there. We're chilling though. All is well. Got a little bit of loot right here. Got a crate. I definitely pushed into that a little too early. I didn't realize those little creepy dudes are gonna be there. Alright, got a decryption here. Got a sight.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Oh, another easy decryption in the locker here. Surprised I missed that. So it looks like Saren's dipped already. Let's go to the other side just to make sure we're not missing anything. Yep, see? Oh, it's not even Metagel. Perfect. Alright, we got all the loot. Let's check out this beacon real quick.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
Alright, so they've rigged it to explode possibly. Saw a little vision there. Creepy quick images.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Alright, he's not very happy that we touched that.
Doctor! Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Alright, R.I.P. my boy Jenkins.
Dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Cool.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
That is true.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Alright, we gotta take him out then. There's no other option.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Saw vision.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Nothing to report. It's just visions in my head.
I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon.
Declare war.
He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre.
It is.
He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, cool. So we're actually going to end this one here. Before I end it, I will look at the journals and stuff, just so you guys have it in here. So we are technically still on the first mission, but this is a good place I can kind of chill. We'll go... I want to get to my shotguns as soon as possible, but we will go a little slower through it. So we'll get our initial one here. Also get an initial one there. Increase our decryption a bit. Our warp, our throw, and our pistols. Spread it out a bit. I don't think I can upgrade the other two right now. But we do have some new information. This is essentially just the Citadel. Yep. And just if you really want to learn about the weapon upgrading system, there it is. Go to the primary real quick.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical
they really
spikes.
do be killing people. And then have them electrocuting people.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the... Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays. Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer.
So armor. Got it. But, yep. So confirmed I can only do me right now. So I'm gonna get this saved real quick. It's a pretty good stopping point. Don't know what I'm doing right now. Hold up. Just hope you enjoyed this first episode. I know there's not a whole lot of dialogue because I'm not trying to interrupt the conversation points. When you saw me talk quite a bit more during the combat situations, but unfortunately a game like this, basically it's a walking cutscene. So you're probably not going to hear me talk too much. Whereas I might talk a lot more in other games, but I'll make sure I'll kind of recap it a bit, and then obviously some of the smaller conversations I'll talk trash in between picking things, or I'll say something about it. So I got this saved. Who day to all you Bengals fans out there? I know this is not a sports video, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Probably might be a little while for this series, but I'll try to upload pretty frequently. And have a good day, y'all.